So it is finally here, February. The year's already flying by. We're in the second month. We're in the first week of our new wellness challenge. Last month, we talked all about building our map of success. And this month, we're going to build our internal compass. We're going to look for that North Star that is only within. And we're going to look at these ruts we built, because here's the truth. For every mile of road, there are 2 miles of ruts. And our primitive brain is just getting us stuck in the same reactionary ruts. It's why behavior is predictable, and we're going to change it this month. So if you have ever been lost in self-doubt and just feeling like you're in the mud and the muck, trying to find your way and have no idea how to trust yourself to get around and navigate it, this week is for you. So mind-body integration is the foundation for our compass. Our inner compass operates through 3 interconnected channels: the mind, cognitive awareness, your thoughts, beliefs, and mental patterns that either clarify or cloud your direction; the body, your somatic wisdom, physical sensations, gut feelings, and embodied knowing that signal alignment or misalignment with your true north; and the integration point, which is our thoughts and sensations are meeting, creating coherent signals you can trust and act upon. Because when the mind and body are disconnected, your compass spins. When integrated, you have clarity. And the neuroscience behind this is that thought spirals and your 3 A's of awareness, acceptance, and actions are repetitive patterns that keep you circling rather than moving forward. They create magnetic interference with our inner compass, and breaking free will require us to notice when you're in a thought spiral without judgment. Acknowledge what is rather than what should be, and taking one aligned step, even a small one, to create movement. And here's a core truth. Your inner true north is not something that you build. It's something that you discover. It's there all along, but our survival instincts, that primitive brain, is preventing us from being into and connecting to our true self. And the only way to find it is to get that mind-body connection together, and we're going to do it right now. And as we continue to explore the 3 pillars of success and how the map we built last month applies to how we're going to build that compass and find our true north, dedication will show up. Remember that predictability is how we trick the body into keeping it safe, even though we're making a lot of changes. We expect, as we are making these big changes, remember, stress on the body, not good, bad, or indifferent. It's not that you just went to the gym or you're training for a marathon. Your body is saying, hey, something is not right. We don't do this. And that's where we lose those resolutions so long ago. You're still cranking come February, like, God bless you. You're doing a good job. But it usually comes because we're being predictable, because we followed the map. And dedication is that predictability. It's because we're showing up at the same time. So our limbic says, oh, I know that this is what's going to happen. Not because I need to be in fight, flight, or freeze, but because I know and I trust you now that when you go on this run, you're not going full force, but that you're curating the run. So my cortisol doesn't need to go up to meet it in a stress place, because you're going to come down, you're going to do the stretches, and we're going to be okay. This is what I expect to happen, that you wake up at 6 a.m. and you do the run. Or this is what I expect to happen, that every night you're taking time to come off of the phone and all the blue lights and you're doing journaling. And sometimes it feels uncomfortable because you're setting goals and you're making plans on how that's going to happen. But I expect you to do that because you're going to do some deep breaths and we're going to be calm and we're going to make it through the night and we're going to have a calm, rested mind. That dedication will give you the predictability, and that predictability will save you in the most stressed moments where you want to lose your inner north and get stuck in those perceived expectations, and it'll keep you showing up consistently every time. And so as we link our inner compass to the map that we built last month, what we find is purpose is paramount. Purpose is paramount. And what that means is that true north is going to go to your inner values. And remember, within that soil, what lives beneath the soil, which is something we also explored in our Cultivating Mental Bloom series, is self-doubt and safety are sitting in the turmoil and creating the quicksand that we're really stewing in. And so we will miss our purpose because we will naturally go towards external validators, external perception, and perceived realities. And so as our body grounds and finds its physical safety, the mind will ground too. And instead of looking at this external of what should and could be, now we don't feel so weighted. Remember, we're present. And so we can allow life to present. And that will be the aha moments that allow you to see that you are heading towards your true north. So this week, I want us to build our internal compass. I want you to put a circle on the page, north, east, south, west, and I want you to really see what aligns you with your true north and what does your body and your mind say on the other directions? Are they wrong? Is it success, failure, either going forward or backward? How are you really looking at this compass? What judgments are coming up? Because these judgments are gonna show up throughout the month. So let's look at them on the forefront. Not because success or failure, but because it gives us an idea to say, oh, walk with caution here because I'm really likely to pull my past into my present right here. And so I really want to do a lot of grounding exercises before I go any further when these directions come up. And of course, our final pillar of success, what we talked about and how we build that map and that framework for success for ourselves and maintaining that true north is accountability. And how we stick to that true north and staying on track with the map of success, what we find is we have to be true to ourselves. We have to have that vulnerability within and to be able to share it with others. And as we trust ourselves, remember self-doubt and that topsoil, as we trust ourselves and we don't slip down into language of discipline, we start to mend the soil and tend to it as we start nurturing that plant and we start seeing little pieces of fruit that should be coming up anytime now because of all the inner soil work that we're doing. So being true to yourself and holding true to your values will allow you to really tend to the roots and allow for a good stalk to come up and the growth that you want to do. And remember, if all you do is make decisions based on your values, then all you get are value-based decisions. It's a beautiful, magical place of unfolding in your present when everything that comes up is something that gives you joy. And as always, we have a worksheet down below. We've got some really great links in there. So go check it out. We're going to refer back to our mapping of success. We're getting ready for next week. We've got a very exciting webinar, so definitely sign up. It's going to outline everything that we've been doing and talking about. It is my neuroscience back framework tending our soil, all wrapped up in only 2 hours. It's a really good overview. So if you've been wondering what we've been doing and how it all applies to you, get on a phone with me, go to the webinar, hear the words live so that you can ask questions as they come up. I'm here to support you. I've been using this on myself for over 1.5 years, and the changes that I see are so dramatic, and I get so many compliments because they see such a drastic change in my ability to be present, the way in which externally it's showing up with my mindful presence, and letting go of the shame and guilt and owning my true self, my true north, has done amazing things. And I want to do it for you. So go into the worksheet. We've got reflection questions and activities for our paid subscribers. There's lots of great information. So if you're not ready to press play on a subscription, then you still have good overview. So you're getting a general understanding of what is happening. You're not getting directed support yet, but you are getting a general understanding. There is something for everybody. My goal is to meet everyone where they're at and to have a resource available to them when they're ready to make any type of change and start their transformation journey. So go in. There's lots to do this week. I can't wait to hear kind of what insight you have and what your true north is that you're gunning for. I'm Jennifer Evans with Empowering Wellness Counseling Solutions. Thank you so much.